Well, welcome back to Community Storytelling Season 6. I'm so proud of that. I'm Lisa Chrysler, and I'm going to be with you for the next little bit. You know what this show is about? It's about good people doing good things. And I have a woman right next to me who was one of those people who is good and does good things. And I forgot to tell you, our sponsors. We have not only Linda Lester, but we have Sassy. And what is Sassy? Okay, it's a mouthful, but let me tell you, it's called Successful Aging Solutions and Community Consulting. And boy, do they do wonderful things in the community. You'll learn more about them, I promise. So here we have Lynn Steele, who happens to be a Facebook friend. I don't get to interview a lot of people who are Facebook friends, but for some reason, our paths have crossed over the years. But what I love about you is you're retired and you volunteer.
Yes.
And I love volunteers. And you volunteer for this wonderful organization called Assistance League of Los Gatos-Saratoga.
Yes, I do.
Nothing better. And they've been around for 2 decades, 20 years.
20 years. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary as a chapter.
And what I love about Lynn is she nominated herself to sit down next to me. And we'll talk more about that too, because maybe you should be the next person sitting with me. But you know what?
It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much for saying that. The honor is all mine. And look at, we're both wearing green. But you know, we interviewed Assistance League maybe 5 seasons ago. We had Terry Spice on.
Okay.
And she got me enthralled with what you do. And so we're going to continue on today because 2 decades is a long time for an organization, a nonprofit.
It is. It is. We have served about 159,000 clients.
And that's not just in Los Gatos and Saratoga?
No, it's Los Gatos, Saratoga, San Jose, Campbell, and Montessori.
Okay, so the greater part of Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
It's a lot of people. How many again?
About 159,000.
And who are these people?
They're pretty much anybody who needs help. We read to children, so the school districts come to us and they say we'd like to have readers in the classroom. This year we have 32 classrooms. We have 38 readers.
And that is my favorite thing to do in life.
I love it.
Is to read to little kids because they just soak it all in.
They appreciate it so much.
And then you soak in all their love.
Yes.
And their enthusiasm, and the day is done.
Yes.
It's just a great day.
I love it. It's fun.
So that's wonderful. And what else?
We have programs where we provide jackets, sweatshirts, backpacks, shoes, and socks for kids who need them.
So, okay, who need them? And everybody's saying, you're in Los Gatos and Saratoga? People need them. Explain that.
You would be surprised at the needs in the Los Gatos community. There really is. We have teachers who call us and principals who will call us and say, we have 3 kids who are homeless or just coming out of homelessness. And yes, there is homelessness in Los Gatos.
You bet there is.
And so we will provide them with whatever they need. We'll give them hygiene kits if they need it, and these are kids in generally elementary and junior high school.
Breaks my heart.
So it does.
But thank you for being there. Where do you get all of these donations? We
have budgets. So we get donations from private donors. We apply for grants. We have fundraisers. We get it wherever we can get it.
Make it happen.
And then we set budgets for everything, and our volunteers will go out and purchase whatever needs to be purchased and then distribute it.
You're going to get to make an ask. Don't you worry. I'm not letting you leave here without asking for donations.
Okay.
And I know, we know you love kids and young adults. And I know you do so much for seniors.
Yes.
And now I'm one of those, so I really want to hear.
One of our big programs that has just started again after COVID, because COVID changed the way we have done things for the last couple of years.
It changed everybody's life.
Yes. So we're back to cooking at the senior center. And we provide, I think so far we've done about 180 meals to seniors. Our volunteers plan the meals, purchase all the items, prepare the meals, and serve them.
And which senior center? Where are you?
We're in West Valley Adult Daycare Center.
Okay, West Valley Adult Daycare Center.
Yes.
Because you know what? Somebody may be watching and saying, I want one of those meals.
Right.
And how often do you do that?
We started out once a week. I think now we're doing it twice a week.
That's great.
So pre-COVID, we did it 5 days a week.
And you know what?
So
maybe we'll get back to that.
Yeah, and we might. So.
And what else do you guys do?
We have a huge STEAM program, which again changed dramatically during COVID. And that's what got me into Assistance League in the first place. As a volunteer, I would go into the classroom and we'd take a book and we would engineer a project based on that book.
Wow.
So we did Iggy Peck Architect, and we gave the kids index cards and pieces of paper and a rubber duck, and they had to build a tower that the duck would sit on. And it was amazing to watch these kids do this stuff.
I can imagine.
And we did a roller coaster project where we built just this huge roller coaster on a wall, and they had to roll a marble and keep it in the track. So this year we're doing a thing called Journey with Bee-Bots. So it's basically programming. So the Bee-Bot is like a little bee, and it has buttons on it that goes forward, backward, left, and right. And you have to code it to the big mats on the floor that have pictures from the book. So we tell the kids, you have to make the Bee-Bot go here, 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 here. So they have to figure out how to program it. And they have to keep records of it, because you know that if you make a mistake, you have something to go back to so you can fix it.
So that's going to be happening in some of the Los Gatos schools?
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so that's
I
the
can
fun
see that's
project.
where your
Yes,
passion
yes.
is.
Yeah, we get on the floor and we're just like, messing with these little Bee-Bots, and the kids love them. They make noises and stuff. And so that's the STEAM program this year. We're working with teachers and administrators trying to figure out what we're going to do next year. So
Slow down. Slow down.
well, as you know, we're almost to the end of the year. So,
Yes.
yeah.
So now, how did you find Assistance League? How did you say, that's the organization I want to volunteer for?
Well, I do owe it all to the aforementioned Terry Spice. She and I worked together, and when she retired, she joined, and she and I talked about it a lot, and she said, come and read with me in a classroom. Come and do a STEAM project with me. I'm like, okay, I don't have anything to do that's fun, so I did it. And after about 2 years, I said, I need to join. So
And what kind of a commitment is it? Because I know somebody's watching saying, Assistance League of Los Gatos-Saratoga, I can do this.
It's basically what you want to do. So we have members. We have 94 members right now. Some of them will do every program. They're somehow involved in everything.
There's always those people.
Yes.
You say, really, you're going to do that too?
And we have members who say, all I want to do is read to kids. And they do it well, they do it consistently, and that's fine. And then we have some who'll, 1 year they'll do STEAM, 1 year they'll do literacy, 1 year they'll be involved with the family program. It just is whatever kind of commitment you want.
And how do people get in touch with you guys? Because I know somebody's going to want to volunteer after hearing this, especially about the roller coaster. That was too much fun.
That was fun,
Yeah.
yes. We have a website. It's allgs.org.
You got it right, because I looked it up, just testing you.
Yes. So we have a member
Yeah,
page that you
yeah.
can go, and it's basically an inquiry. We're not going to make you sign up.
Right.
We have monthly meetings. You're always welcome to come to a meeting. If you know a member, talk to that member. Our own members are our best recruiting tools. And then we
Word
will
of mouth.
have, yeah, it is. We'll have a recruiting event in July, so we'll send out some calendar
Okay.
listings and things, and we'll have all of our programs laid out, and you'll be able to talk to people we have about 10 members who are original charter members.
Let's talk
still
a
working.
little bit more about the need in Los Gatos and Saratoga, because, we're a wealthy community. There's no hiding that fact.
Right.
But I've had so many people sitting in this chair who I think open a lot of people's eyes to there's another part of Los Gatos, Saratoga, where they do need help.
There is, and a lot of it is people who have gotten laid off. I mean, in reality, we're all a couple of paychecks away from homelessness. And I mean, we live in a very expensive area. And if you're used to having a high-paying job and all of a sudden you don't have that job, you still have to figure it out, and you have to figure it out quickly. So there's food banks, there's, services through the schools. If you have kids it's probably a lot easier because you go to the school and you express your needs, and the school takes it upon themselves to figure out, what services you're entitled to or can get. But yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head what the statistic is, but it's something like 4% of the population of Los Gatos lives under the poverty line.
And that's high.
It
is
doesn't
high.
Sound,
4% out of 100, but that's 4% too many.
Right.
Especially when I think we do have so many resources here.
Right.
People just have to find out about them. And I know, so you're great help for, young people, seniors, but I know you're also helping out new moms.
Yes.
And I love this program, so talk about that.
We have a pretty good sized family program, we call it the family program. And it's in combination with the Santa Clara County Public Health Nurses. So their clients come from all around the Bay Area.
Sure.
They come to us and they say, we have, right now we're servicing 58 new mothers. So these are women who, might be single moms, this is their first child, all kinds of circumstances. So we give them a baby bundle that includes a quilt, a blanket, and some layette items, and some books and toys,
wonderful.
And pretty much anything you would need for the first year. Then we give them a first-year birthday gift, and a lot of them will stay in the program until their second year. So
I love that.
We have a baby shower every year, and all of our all of our volunteers come with diapers, and the number of diapers that we have distributed just blows me away.
You know what? Being a grandma of four little ones, I can't believe how many diapers you go. You forget.
Oh yeah.
It's been many years since I've had to worry about that. And then you say,
and they go
really?
through them.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
Yeah, they are.
And formula's expensive.
Right.
I know we're all supposed to be nursing, but some people use formula. So
we don't do formula mostly because there's such a variance in what a kid can have and stuff.
Yes,
but
I get it.
Diapers, wipes, clothing. Safety items. Last year's baby shower, I spent about $100 on, things like clips for your cabinet doors and just safety items that maybe you can't afford to buy those because you're buying diapers and.
Okay, make your ask. Make your ask. How do people give? How do people help you guys out?
Very easily. You can come to any meeting with a check. You can give a check to any member. You can go to our website. We have a donor page on our website. And we are grateful for any donation, large, small, it doesn't matter.
Give that website one more time.
It's ALLGS.org.
Got it. Lynn Steele, thank you so much for what you do in the community.
Thank you.
Because you know what? You don't need to do anything.
I don't.
You could sit in your backyard, but you do.
I'm not that person.
Volunteering is my number one love and passion. So I love when I meet people who do it even better than I do.
It makes me happy. It really does.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
thank you.
Remember, Lynn nominated herself. And how did you do that, Lynn?
I went on your website.
To KCAT.org.
KCAT.org.
And
I filled out a form and I said, hey.
And it took you, 2 minutes maybe?
Yeah, it did.
So it's that easy. So would you like to sit next to me? We can coordinate or we don't have to coordinate, however you want to do it. But I would love to tell your story because everybody has a story. That's why we call it community storytelling. So thank you for being with us. I've enjoyed sharing Lynn's story.
Thank you for having me.
Maybe you'll be next. Again, thank you for listening to KCAT TV 15. I'm Lisa Chrysler, and I'll see you next time.